All right, Braktai Howard, Braktai Howard Shai, Kyle Law, Braktai Howard Shai, Braktai Howard Kakadach, double honors to elder apostle, great monk, rule well, and clear citation and oxygen put the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the fear and power, how about Howard Shai, the hope of elect, and who the world literally called God, named Howard, and who the world literally called Jesus Christ, named Howard Shai. All right, whether he Israelite that consisted of so-called Negroes, Latino, and Native American Indians, Mahari called from the great monk, Los Angeles camp. And here's about a dream I had. All right, and actually, I can remember I had the dream on Tuesday night. I remember waking up Wednesday, sharing it with my woman. That you know, I was basically gonna get the scripture first, like it's Joel 2:28, and it shall come to pass after that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your son and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, and your young men shall see visions. All right, and I believe this was the vision that I saw because it correlates to prophecy. All right. Now, it's also the New Testament as well. Okay. Was proved at for this time. All right. It's the latter time that we're in now, the end time, all these dreams and visions, all right, being shown to people. You type in on, YouTube, TikTok, people sharing their visions, their dreams, are concerning prophecy of the scriptures, all right. At 2 and 16, but this is that which was spoken by the prophet Joel, and we just read that in Joel chapter 2. All right, verse 17, and it shall come to pass that in the last days, says Yahweh, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your son and your daughter shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaidens, I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. See that? So, turning the dreams, all right, it was like we were getting ready for camp, and out here in the LA area. And it seemed like almost all the bro was there. So right now, we have smaller campgrounds, different areas and different counties down here surrounding the LA area. So in the dream, it seemed like all the bro was there, and we was about to set up shop, set up camp for street pieces. And then out of nowhere, all right, it wasn't exactly like this, all right. I don't remember seeing the airplane, all right, but it was like similar to the movie Red Dawn, the new one, all right, when that came out in 2012, not the old one, all right, that came out in the 80s, I believe, which was had to do with Russia invading America, and this one is when that came out in 2012 had to do with North Korea, all right, invading America, all right. But they did that for a reason, because both Russia and North Korea are allies, all right. Because Kim Jong-un's sister recently just said how they're on the side of Russia. So we're going to do a video on that one too. But anyway, it's Red Dawn. It was just like the movie Red Dawn 2012, North Korea invading. All right. And we saw a whole bunch of paratroopers in the sky. All right. And as it got closer to where we was like vividly able to see the flag that was on these paratroopers, it was the North Korean flag. All right, it's probably a clip. Yeah, it had that on there. We were like, oh snap, that's North Korean. So we was like, oh, let's get the fuck out of here, you know. So we like got our shit and we just took off. All right. Yeah, I remember another thing to where I don't know if my brother was with me at this time, but I was getting chased by these North Korean paratroopers. All right, and then I know there was another thing where I was locked up in a prison, you know, and I was just thinking about like, damn, my kids and stuff. And then uh, I can only remember like certain things. And there was like another thing to where I eventually had met up with my woman and my kid. All right. But ultimately, the main part of the dream was about, you know, these troops. All right. So, just, all right. So it's Jeremiah 51 and 2. And I was then unto Babylon banners that shall ban her and shall empty her lands, for in the day of trouble it shall be against her round about. All right. Ultimately, let's talk about the mentals. All right. The destruction. But it's going to start with the troop invading Americans, all right? Because the NLT, if they're foreigner, will come and whine on her, blowing her away as chaff. They will come from every side to rise against her in her day of trouble, okay? So the foreigners will be those different troops coming in from different countries, like Russia and North Korea, all right? It hit the movie Red Dawn, okay? Both of those movies, all right? All right, look at the word Thanos, right? Thanos, the Hebrew word is Czar, or the war. It's a war, all right? It's not it. I forgot how I looked it up last time. But ultimately, there could be those foreign troops coming in. Okay? So even also, it's second 15, and 17, and a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid. The man shall have no pity for his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and fill their goods. For the lack of trouble, for the lack of bread and for great tribulations. All right, gonna be great trouble. Okay. Yeah, I might go. I'll jump straight to the point. It's the Declaration 15 and 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in those days. All right, ultimately, the mystery, all right, coming to hit America. But we're gonna have all those different types of troubles we'll be running into. Like I said in the dream, getting chased by these troops out from North Korea. All right, we're gonna need help in those days. Okay, whether the angel will be helping us, or whether we receive spiritual power. All right, or like I said, when the angel gonna help us. All right, to make a way for us to escape. All right, anything can happen to where the angel can help you out. You don't even have to see the angel to be helping you. All right. The beginning of sorrow and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of war and a power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evil, by time, what shall I do when the evil shall come? Okay? And that's what coming. Okay? All these things are coming. Alright? And we're going to need help. Alright? Like I said earlier, the angels. Alright? Michael shall carry that. Daniel 12:1, and at that time shall Michael stand up with the archangel, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people, all right, who are Israelite, for the elect, all right, the 1/3, okay, and the 144,000 Israelite men are in that 1/3, and the 1/3 of what? Are the women, the children of the elect men, sons of the prophet, those that believe, okay, so that's why. And at times, if you're not with your kids or with your significant other, hey, the Lord gonna take care of them. All right, you gotta believe that. Okay, that the Lord is gonna take care of them. Okay, like I said in the dream, I was locked up. And I was like, damn, they good. Like I said, in the next thing, I was with them, so the Lord obviously took care of them for the time being that I was locked up in the prison. All right. Now, I don't remember. I don't know if I was actually in the dream how I got out of the prison. All right. I remember I was telling I was in the dream. Like, man, I need to think back into the prison in case they try to look for me. You know, like I need to get back to the prison, but like thinking there, maybe I snuck out, but I know I was telling her I need to sneak back into the prison. And I was like, man, fuck that. They're gonna have to just look for me. All right. And then I think that was like the end of the dream, as I can remember. Okay. But hey, the Lord's gonna take care of us. He's gonna take care of our household. All right. If we get separated, or we're not, you don't know what's gonna happen. All right, when shit go down. All right. They might be at school or work or whatever. Okay. So you're gonna have to trust. All right. And have your faith that, hey, the Lord got my kids, okay? That's how it's going to be, all right? Our faith going to be tried. And then at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. There shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to the same time. Right, what we about to go through ain't never happened before, all right? It's never gonna happen ever after in history. So the time we're about to get into, it's a one-time event that could happen in history. Okay. Thus, as never was then, there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered, art the elect, 1/3. Okay? Everyone that shall be found written in the book, and with that, the book of life that's spoken in Revelation. Alright? Found written in the book of life, you're gonna be saved. Alright? So that's what it's about. Hoping that our name is written in that book of life. Alright, being a hopeful elect. Alright, to make our calling and election sure. You know? So yeah, I just wanted to share that dream vision real quick, concerning what I had. Like I said, it was like almost being in the movie Red Dawn. Alright, because the North Korean troop coming out of the sky. Alright, chasing people. And there was people getting gunned down and killed and stuff. Alright, but none of the bros were getting touched, as far as like getting gunned down. Alright, so yeah, I just wanted to put that on wax. Alright, and just to share that dream and vision from the Lord. So with that, with the Twala Yahweh, Twala Yahweh Shai,